Fala galera, estamos de volta aqui com Red Dead Redemption, versão de PlayStation 4, rodando aqui no PlayStation 5 e bora lá, vamos aqui em Armadilho e vamos pegar aqui a próxima missão do xerife, não sei qual é, não lembro. Eu resolvi trazer uma série aqui no canal dele.
Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Vamos então ajudar o xerife aqui com esse bando de ladrões aqui na cidade. Aí, delegado.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. Nearly there.
Chegando aqui já.
Oh, now. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting for us.
Caramba!
Come on, Marston. I can't take them all by myself. You got one! Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Tá. Eu me embananei todo aqui, vocês viram, né? O que virou? Parece que eu morri.
Sorry, partner.
car.
Subiu de uma vez aqui. Ó.
Look out! There's two behind that rock. All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Look, over there. Come on. The deputies are making some ground over there. Eyes up. We ain't finished yet.
Vamos lá, tô com o delegado aqui.
Get these sons of bitches! Help me out here, will you? Come on, let's clear out that camp. Watch yourself. Looks like they have some backup.
É, deveria procurar por dinheiro, mas eu não... nem tentei. O delegado também não dá uma trégua aqui pra mim, né, mano? Vou morrer. Você fez, Mr. Man. Ah, pera aí. Aí.
I'll wait for you a short ways up this ridge.
Vasculhar
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
o acampamento. Esse é um prazer vasculhar o acampamento, né? Sacar uma graninha aqui, ó. É. Pauzinho. Pra pegar a grana. Acho que é isso, né?
Let's go, Marston. We gotta keep moving. Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way. Eyes up! Snipers! Follow me! Get those thieving bastards! I'm gonna put you down. Let's shoot, boy! Stay with me! Come on, boy! Jesus, well! Look out!
Você vai, cara.
Steady now. Don't leave yourself open. Come on, let's get to the rest of the boys. This is bad.
Tá louco, eu tô quase morrendo aqui.
You're gonna leave this in a box!
Tá, agora eu posso atravessar. O delegado vazou, né, cara? Caramba. Delegado doidão.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
E com isso a gente vai pegando uma graninha aí, essa. Olha só, temos um acampamento aqui embaixo. Bom, não vai ter jeito, né? Então, ai, tio. Olha que beleza. Ai. Eu ainda vou sacar o cara aqui.
What are you waiting for? Do something! You got him good! I'll kill the hell out of you!
Tranquilo.
I'm the last person you want to be pointing that at. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. Hellfire! Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages free.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You can say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Beleza. Fizemos mais uma missão aqui. E agora a gente tem lá a missão Nigel Mr. Dickens. Pode ser encontrada em Nascente Koala. Vamos dar aquela vasculhada aqui, né? Que vai ter algumas coisas aqui pra pegar, ó. Vou ver, ó. Tem quase em todas as cabanas aqui. Tem baú pra pegar. Olha os caras mortos aqui, ó. Certo a fazer. Nossa, aqui não vai ter baú, né? Não. Duas cabanas, isso. Certo a fazer aqui. Deixa eu abrir o mapa pra gente ver onde que nós temos que ir. Ah, nós estamos perto da fazenda da Bonnie. Vamos lá na Bonnie. Mais fácil. Vamos montar o nosso cavalo. Não sei se por aqui é um bom lugar para ir. Bom, galera, já chegamos aqui na fazenda da Bonnie. Então vamos lá pegar a nossa missão.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss MacFarlane?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss MacFarlane.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss MacFarlane, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Vamos fazer umas tarefas aqui pro rancho. A Bonnie é bem solícita e ela tá com problemas no rancho. E o John precisa se preparar, né?
It's about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle.
Bom, agora a gente tem que acompanhar a Bonnie a fazer o trabalho aqui do rancho, que é organizar o gado, né?
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Whoa!
Slow down!
Get behind the herd. That should start them moving in the right direction. Assuming
Ok, tem que ir ali.
How do you do, sir?
He's got it. Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Stay behind them, Mr. Marston. Come on, easy up now. Come on.
Drive them down the road, Mr. Marston.
Aí, consegui. Essa missão aqui ela não é uma missão muito
We need to take them out to the pasture.
amigável, não. Porque as vaquinhas aqui não são do bem. Aí, vaquinha.
Slow it up now. Come on. Whoa. Slow up. Come
As
on.
vaquinhas.
Go.
Pronto, vaquinha.
Nail it down.
All right, let's move this large herd out to the far pasture. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Come.
Keep it tight now.
Vamos lá, não vamos perder as vaquinhas, não.
Keep that herd together now. Barney's gonna love this.
Come on.
Watch for the runner.
Chegou. Aê.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss MacFarlane.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Tá. Era só isso, né?
Come on.
O que a gente pode fazer agora? Vou pegar essa flor aqui.
This looks like the one.
Vai ser útil. O que a gente pode fazer agora é voltar lá pro rancho e fazer mais uma... Mais uma missão. Aqui da Bonnie.
Whoa there. Hey.
Ok, vamos fazer mais uma então. Aproveitar que a gente já tá aqui.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew MacFarlane.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Bom, a Bonnie então falou pro pai dela que ele é da cidade grande. Mas não contou a verdade, né?
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Isso vai ser interessante.
Put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. Come on, boys.
Come on.
Uma dica legal é sempre pressionar o botão X e segurar.
Theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss MacFarlane.
Como eu tava dizendo, se você pressionar o botão X e segurar, você vai andar na velocidade do pessoal que você precisa acompanhar. No caso aqui do pai da Bonnie, né?
There they are! Let's get after them!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together!
Whoa!
Throw that damn rope, Marston! You gonna use that rope or not? Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso!
Ô caramba!
Hold on, Marston. Don't lose him. Keep holding that rope.
I got you.
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston. Lean into him.
Relax now.
Ai,
Really there.
You're doing fine!
cavalo! É cavalo, não derrube eu não.
It's all right.
Come on, then.
Aí eu tô me equilibrando,
I'm in trouble.
eu acho.
Take it slow now.
That's
You'll have
it.
this in no time!
Show me what you got, boy.
Easy.
Ah,
This is too much!
ah, aê!
Good.
Não foi tão difícil assim.
Rest, Marston.
Come on.
Mount up, Marston. You leave this one to me. Whew. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch.
What are you waiting for? Come on then. Let's see if you can get another one. Whoa there. We haven't gone all day.
Vamos lá.
He's a frisky one. See what you can
Vamos nós. Ai,
get. Lead with them.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
segura, peão.
Nearly there. Oh, this
Equilibrando por enquanto. Ai, vou cair. Moleque.
Look at that. Pure and natural. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Pegamos 2 cavalos, hein?
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor, but it's straight and it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss MacFarlane.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
Bom, as conversas são muito boas, né, velho? Esse é o típico jogo que deveria ser até dublado, né? Seria tão legal.
Whoa! Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses.
Com isso a gente conseguiu aí pegar uma...
Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss MacFarlane?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth 2 of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Caramba, que conversa mais doida.
My wife is kind of like you, Miss MacFarlane.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there.
Ah. É cavalgar atrás de cavalos, é isso?
Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
I'll see you there, miss.
Vamos lá, nós tivemos já experiência com as vaquinhas aqui de como é que é. É só você ficar ou atrás da direita ou atrás da esquerda. E eles vão indo sozinho aí, ó.
Whoa there. Go. Slow up. Whoa.
Aí. Boa.
like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Get after him!
Nossa, correu, hein? Tá bem longe isso aí, hein? Vai dar trabalho, ó. Calma. Filha da mãe. Vem cá, cavalo. Caramba, eu soltei sem querer o botão. Descer e domar ele. Vem cá. É agora.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Segura, peão.
Calm down now. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you.
Come on. Segura, peão. Caramba.
Come on. Come on. Come on. You're mine now. Oh, shit.
Aê, garoto.
Come on.
Aí, ó.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Let's go.
Cavalos reunidos e é isso, pessoal. Com isso a gente fez então mais uma missão aqui. Deixa eu ver onde que nós estamos no mapa. No Rochedo Rengo. Ok. Bom, eu vou encerrar o vídeo por aqui a princípio. A gente tem algumas missões aqui para fazer, ó. Aqui na cidade. Ó, tem uma missão aqui também. E a gente tem o West Dickens, que ficou sumido também. Vamos deixar isso aqui para o próximo vídeo. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Não se esqueça de deixar um gostei, compartilhar esse vídeo. Isso ajuda muito a divulgação do vídeo do canal. Se inscreva no canal e acompanhe a série aqui comigo. Vou adorar compartilhar a minha experiência com vocês. Lembrando que eu nunca terminei esse jogo, então vai ter partes aqui que eu não vou lembrar, ok? Muito obrigado a todos, pessoal. Valeu e até a próxima.